Today, I want to talk about power of choice. And I'm going to talk about the power of choice in a way that might be a deeper understanding of how you can express yourself fully. There are a lot of people in the world, especially those who are into this work of spirituality, energy healing, and manifestation, that they recognize the past programming, right, that they lived, based on the surrounding and the influence from the parents and the neighbors and all the environment that they were raised, and they were subconsciously programmed in a certain way. Yeah. And people tends to carry that self, right? The past, present self. There's somebody who's a neuroscientist, Antonio Damasio, uses the term autobiographical self, which I love. And people tends to carry that self and live the life through that lens, right? Because we see based on who we are. We interpret things based on our identity that we hold on to. So the world that we're living in becomes an extension of our biographical past, present self. And then when I say this, I want you to realize the 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 hugeness of it, right? The life that you are living, for most people, depends on the past, present self. And for most of us, the past, even when we weren't aware of consciously, right, that was created automatically because we didn't have an ability to choose back then. But the point of this conversation is now, unless you're less than 7 years old who might be randomly watching this YouTube video, you have an ability to become aware of your own awareness by observing your thinking, and you have a free will called power to choose. And when we begin understanding and truly, truly understanding that your thoughts are not you, but they are your thoughts. Your feeling is not you, but it's your feeling. And the past experience that you had is a story that lives inside of you, but it's not you because you're a spiritual being. You're not the mind. So everything that belongs in the dimension of the mind is not you. Something that you accumulated as an information, including what you think of you. It's an information that was accumulated, right? Now, the power of stepping into the realization that you're a spiritual being enable you to move yourself out of this sort of cage mentality that you subconsciously assuming that the past, present life that you have lived in accumulation of that is you, right? So none of the mental dimension is you. It's an information, just like I said, right? And the beauty of this realization and understanding is that because all the contrasts and challenges and pains that you might have gone through is absolutely untouchable at the dimension of who you are, spirit, soul, then you can appreciate the power of choice to choose to be whoever you want to be right at this moment as you watch and listen to, regardless of the past history and the stories that you have lived. Yeah. And there's huge relief in this realization. I hope you feel the same way, right? I have lived all these stories, and even a lot of people use the term carrying the baggage, right? The baggage you feel like carrying heavily if you misidentify that those stories and baggage is you, but it's not you. So the fundamental question that we wanna ask is, who are you? Who I am? And if I'm able to observe all those, then what is this, stories and the baggage that we're talking about? And the moment we step into that realization, which is the deeper language of understanding, then you start appreciating and honoring the power of choice. So right now, at this moment, who you choose to see and feel yourself as in this world, and that is what we want to exercise and practice, right? And if you're not focusing on what you're creating inside of you, deliberately, you will subconsciously and habitually as a pattern start bringing the past, present self and begin living as if you are that. And then you're actually, as a default state, habitually ending up choosing you based on the past. But we want to honor the free will by stepping into the spiritual essence of who you are, and you tell yourself and you see yourself, you feel yourself. If there's a free will that you think and choose in your mind, there is a free will that you can influence how to feel in this moment in your body, because they are connected, mind, body, right? So who do you choose to feel yourself as right now is the attention muscle that we want to exercise. Because if you don't have that muscle strong, who you feel yourself as a attention muscle and focusing on being there deliberately, you will inevitably drift back to the past present self. And that is the game that we're playing. So honoring the power of choice by stepping into who you truly are and understanding that there's a space between what you can experience and the choice, and exercise who you can choose to feel yourself in this world right now is what we want to constantly practice. It's not a one-time thing. It's a constant thing, just like a breath. You breathe the you breathe the you breathe the you. Yeah. So let me know if you have any question, anything that resonate with you, anything that's unclear, and we continue this conversation to go dive deeper into the path and the process of self-realization. So I'll see you in the next video.